The college acceptance letter gets a grim makeover in the student newspaper at Harvard. This ad, produced by an organization known as Don't Accept Rape and later obtained by Campus Reform, was published in the Harvard Crimson. It's part of a shock campaign aimed at promoting the statistic that 1 in 5 women will be sexually assaulted in college. Here's a clip of fictional students opening the letter that will change their lives forever.
Dear Miss Carthers, congratulations, you've been accepted to the class of 2021. Prepare for a challenging year ahead, which includes losing your virginity to a rapist.
He will be taken to the basement and violently raped.
Becoming his 3rd victim.
We'll only suspend him for a single day, then you're on your own.
It's the one you wanted.
So excited for you.
Well, you're next.
Well, that's uncomfortable to watch. I want to know from you, because you have 2 daughters. What do you think of that?
You know, if their goal is to shock people and get attention, that I guess it succeeded. But yeah, it's very disturbing. It's I wouldn't be sending my kid to a college that if I actually thought that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it tells me 2 things. One, they have a problem on campus that they're more concerned about telling the victim about than they are actually trying to fight the problem. The other thing is, if I have a son.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, are the boys getting those letters too? I mean, are they getting the opposite?
Are you assuming
and
they're
as I'm
rapists?
understanding that they are, so now you're forcing a conversation that really should be happening in a very different way.
Mm. Well, actually, they target men as well with the message, because they say 1 in 5 women this will happen to, 1 in 16 men. But to your point, they didn't use men or boys receiving these letters in the video. Very harsh to watch.
Yeah, I've got to say, listen, mission accomplished, right? They brought attention to what they consider to be an epidemic on college campuses. I know there's just different statistics about this, but there's certainly no question that rape and date rape does happen on college campuses. To what extent, I'm not sure. But it seems to be fairly prevalent, and they certainly believe that it is. It's uncomfortable to watch, but I think that was the whole point, wasn't it?
Mission accomplished, really?
Well, mission accomplished.
Wouldn't the mission be to solve it?
I think they're listen, acknowledging that I would think that they would argue that acknowledging that the problem exists. Which
I'd rather you send me a letter that tells me how you're going to tighten security, how you're going to go after
but that's
the sexual
problem.
predators,
I think,
and how you're not going to actually make other men on campus, young men on campus, pay for your.
But Harris, I think their point is in that.
How are you going to tell the difference?
Well, I think their point is in this ad. Their point is that they're not. They're saying colleges are not doing anything about it, that they're not suspending these boys, and so they have to bring it to our attention because they feel the administration is doing nothing to stop it.
I'd go so far as to say, you know, why don't you just get self-defense classes on campus as well to help deal with this? I mean, I'm not against women having guns and firearms to protect themselves. That's why I'm a big Second Amendment NRA person. I also think this is fear-mongering at its worst.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, when I went to college, I was petrified. I moved from Arizona to New York City. I was already freaked out. If somebody was like, you're probably going to get raped, Megan, when you go to college, I mean, that's already, what's that going to make young women not want to go to college? I just don't think this is effective at all.
Yeah, I just don't know what the purpose is. What are you supposed to do after you receive this letter? What action are they asking you to take?
Unenroll, I think.
No, I think the action is to press the administrations to do something about this. And Columbia, as you know, I think you went to Columbia, right? Had that instance of this woman who allegedly got raped. They did nothing. Right, was carrying a mattress around because the administration did. She feels nothing to stop it.
Well, that's why the show's called Outnumbered, because you're outnumbered on this. You like the approach. All right, more Outnumbered in just a minute. We'll be right back.